Details right now on the 32-year-old man arrested by the FBI's terrorism task force in Fort Lauderdale yesterday. He had his first appearance in federal court today to face charges of possessing a firearm as a felon. CBS 4's Joan Murray has done some digging into this case and has the new information from Fort Lauderdale.
Paul Miller remains here at the Broward jail. He told a federal judge he has money for a lawyer, and he's talking to his family and his fiancée to make that happen. Under the watchful eyes of a U.S. Marshal, Paul Miller in a tan jumpsuit was returned to the Broward jail after facing a federal judge.
Flashbang's going off about 6 a.m. I went outside to look. There was about 30 cars, people everywhere.
Miller was arrested Tuesday when the FBI's terrorism task force raided the Fort Lauderdale home he rented a month ago. Witnesses say they removed weapons. He's been charged with possessing a firearm as a felon.
We all gotta sacrifice for something, you know what I mean?
Miller is an internet provocateur who frequently appears in costume, often ranting racial slurs. The Anti-Defamation League tweeted, several months ago, ADL Center on Extremism identified Paul Miller as a volatile white supremacist accelerationist. COE tracked him to Fort Lauderdale and shared significant intelligence with federal law enforcement.
He posted white supremacist propaganda all the way down the coast of the United States on his way there.
We spoke with ADL's Carla Hill, who said Miller started becoming more radical 6 months ago.
The concerning thing about him is that he seems to feel it's necessary to become more and more extreme to keep his followers, interested. There's red flags. There's the red flag that he's using violent rhetoric. There's the red flag that he has a criminal past. There's a red flag that he has weapons. He posted images of himself with weapons. He expressed the need for a race war, that he was ready for that.
At the end of his hearing, Miller told the judge, "I'm really sorry about all of this. I really am." So Miller has a detention hearing Friday in federal court. We'll learn more about the case against him and whether he will get bond. In Fort Lauderdale, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.
Ladies and gentlemen, white supremacists watch my channel and other Black YouTube channels just to be in the background calling us racist and hateful and hate speech and all this stuff, right? They're desperately trying to label us as racist, and it's just not taking hold the way they want to see it. It's just not doing it. And it shouldn't do it. You are the ones that created racism. It is the institution that you created. Black people could be here for another 1,000 years, and we could never catch up to all the things you have done in the name of racism. You built an entire institution on skin, which is the dumbest thing ever, but this is what you did. Okay? No, you don't get to pin that on other people now. And the only way I would see it that way, you're going to have to show us 500 years of Black people creating institutions to keep you from doing things. Show us where we mass incarcerated you. Show us where we lynched you. Okay, this is why I don't listen to none of you. You can keep coming over here every day screaming, "You're racist, you're racist." It's not having no impact whatsoever, because the only thing you can do is make false equivalents. Now, I want you to look in the top left corner, ladies and gentlemen. You see what that says? YouTube. He was out on YouTube using all kinds of racial slurs in videos. He was calling for a race war. He was brandishing weapons. Okay, he was doing things that you don't see on Black channels. You don't see none of that stuff on Black channels. You don't. And he was out here, and they said over the last 6 months, he became more radicalized. He became more radicalized. That's what happened. And he was all over social media calling for a race war. I want you to take notice. The only group of people calling for a race war in America are white people. You have not seen one video of us on here talking about getting a race war jumped off, because that's not what we do. That's what they do. That's why you see this dude doing that. And there's many more, ladies and gentlemen, just like him on YouTube. But see, they'll sit back in the cut and have these comments about us. But the people that look just like them on YouTube that's doing what this guy did, this Paul Miller right here, they'll act like they're wallpaper and they don't see them. See, this is why don't you ever take that crap about black people being racist seriously. I don't. And no black YouTuber out here should either. We haven't even done a fraction of what this guy did on a video. Okay, we haven't done a fraction of what he does on there. These people are hypocrites. They can't show you 500 years of racism from black people. All they can do is show you some false equivalence. And what is that? Really? A bunch of nothing. That's what it is. A bunch of nothing. So this is why I'm telling you, each and every one of you, when they try to nail you for hate speech, always go to court. Okay, because all they're really doing is trying to stifle your voice. But the same people that are trying to stifle your voice want you to respect their freedom of speech. It's the most hypocritical thing ever. It really is. It is hypocrisy to the 10th degree. It's ridiculous. But as long as they're out here doing just what Paul Miller did, no, they don't have a leg to stand on coming over to black channels. They don't. They don't have a leg to stand on, ladies and gentlemen. They don't. So when they come over here and try to get started, you just shut them down. If you're a moderator, just erase all that crap. We're not going to listen to it. We're not going to hear it, because it's nothing but hypocrisy. And ladies and gentlemen, he just went to court and they said he sobbed and cried all in court when he was brought before the judge. And I've seen that before too. You know, all this tough talk online. Then when they get in front of the judge, he just completely broke down and sobbed. So, y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.